everybody, Quilting, welcome Quilt Nation. So we're still working on our spiderweb quilt, and when last we left off, we put a couple pieces together to make half of a block, right? Okay, so we're gonna put the two halves together. All right, we've gotten this far, so let's go ahead and finish our block. All right. So remember, we're gonna put it together like that to complete the block. All right. So what we need to do is we're gonna nest. Remember nesting. Um, so the nesting is not. It's important, okay, because you kind of want clean edges on the start of your pattern here, but don't get wrapped around the wheel, okay? Because there's so much going on in this quilt. If someone's paying attention to that, then they don't need to be looking at your quilt, okay? All right. So this is going to be a gift. All right. So, of course, I want to be attentive to details, but I'm not going to wrap myself around the wheel because there's so much to look at in this quilt. Okay. So let's fold this over here, and we're going to nest. All right. So I'm going to nest at the top, and I'm going to try to nest as much as I can at the bottom. Okay. So let's put these two stitch line here. Watch where we're going. Here. There we go. That's pretty good. It's pretty close for government work, huh? All right, so we're gonna pay attention to that here. Okay, so because I know I have new quilters watching, so we're gonna do this the official way, and we are going to pin. We're gonna pin that together. Okay, so I got a flat pin here. I don't want my new quilters doing like I did and just freelance. Didn't have to make up the. It's only fabric. It's only thread because I've been through so much of it. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna pin that here. Okay. And then let's go to the bottom part, all right? Let's see if we can get some nesting going on down here. Hey, let's get that out of there. All right, let's see if we can't nest that too. The bottom, how's that look? Oh, that looks pretty good, right? All right, so let's put a star pin in there as we work on my Arteza self-healing mat here. All right, so we're nested, all right? We're gonna go to the machine. Okay, so me, a lot of people have said don't worry about the tips. Getting a fabric that has this much to. It's something about the attention to detail on that part that I really pay attention to. Okay, I don't wrap myself around the wheel, but I love that part of this pattern is the tips. Even though I know they're going to get covered up when I start putting them together, it's just something that I love to do. Okay. Now all right. So you new quilters, when you start having these pieces fall off, no worries. Okay, you're already ahead of the game. Okay, if it comes off, it's okay. No worries. All right. Let's go ahead and put this under the needle here. Okay. All right. So I'm also not paying that much attention to the quartering seam, but when I'm putting the block together on the final stitch, then I'll go with a quartering seam, okay? Because some of my cuts on some of the different fabrics aren't even. So you don't have to pay that much attention to a quartering seam when you're putting this together. But when you come to the final stitch, okay, putting the two halves together, then I would pay more attention to it, okay? Let's go ahead and go ahead down. Okay, coming to a close here. See how fun that is? That came together pretty good. Just like throwing a hand grenade. It's the best thing in the world, I swear. An M67 in the air. All right, so look at this. All right, let's pull our pins out and drum roll, please. Let's see what we got here. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'll press this open. Look at that. That's pretty close, right? That's not bad. And here's the bottom. That's not bad either. All right, but this is gonna be a gift, so it's not a wall mounter. I don't mount quilts on the wall. All right, vein for me. And also I do it for my therapy. So I usually quilt them and I get rid of them. It's the process for me that helps me. All right, so now that we've got a block completed, let's put together a row. What do you think? All right, so we're gonna put together a row. So last night, my wife was watching a show, Ozark, and while she was watching the show Ozark, I was sitting next to her peeling paper off, and then I noticed her put the volume up because the peeling the pamper paper was kind of loud. Okay, all right, so let's go ahead and put together a row. We'll move this over here. So we'll start with 4. Let's go with 4 here. 4. 2. 3. I'm not going to use the pamper one. We'll use this one. Let's go with 4 here. Okay. So now, when I put these rows together, what I'm going to pay attention to is right here, where the 2 tips match. Okay. This is where I want to do my matching. I'm not worried about up here, because remember, these are cut in different dimensions and different angles, okay? This is what I want to pay attention to, matching up right where the points meet, okay? So let's go ahead and roll one and sew one. So I'm going to roll this one over here. Still got some fragments of paper, but I'll come back to that. Okay, so I'm going to look at the tips here, right? And we're going to nest that. Try to get that as close as possible. See what we got there. Now this one I'm definitely going to be going 1/4 inch. So let's put a pin in here. Let's back this pin up so we don't hit it with our foot. Okay, let's take it to the machine. Okay, I'm going to go 1/4 inch seam. Okay, let's go ahead and match that up there. Okay, foot down. Let's see what we get here. Let's make sure this, put that down here. And we are moving. Okay, let's open this up. Let's see what we got here. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that all day, okay? So let's put another 2 together. Let's move this one up. Let's put these 2 together. So I'm gonna match these tips together here, okay? Let's roll these over here. Let's match it up. Try to get a better shot of the nesting going on here. All right. Okay. So we're gonna pin that. All right, new quilters. We're pinning, okay? I'm gonna hold that nest right in place. So I'm gonna pin right here. All right. No, it's up to you. You can pin all the way up. It's all right. It's no worries. I'm nowhere close to even thinking that I'm an expert, but this quilt can be. It takes a little time, okay? Not because it's challenging, but because you have so many different fabrics that you're colors and stuff that you're working with. And my quilting area, I like to walk around. I like standing and using my machine. So I do a lot of traveling to different sides of the table. Okay, let's go ahead and put this in. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. The reason why I don't that back stitch on that is because we're going to be going in the opposite. Oh, we're going to be going crossed ways when we add another row to it. Okay. All right, open this one up here. Okay. Close, close. But this is what we want to pay attention to. See this? Oh, look at that web coming together. That's nice, huh? I like that. All right, so we're gonna put these two rows together. These two that we did, we're gonna match these up together. Look at that. Man, I like how that's coming together. It's gonna be a nice quilt. And this is right up my alley. You know I like the tediousness of crumb blocks, okay? Something about crumb blocks that I love. Okay, so let's see what we got here. All right, that's not a match. This is a match. All right, let's pin it. And go ahead and throw our stitches down range. And we may have a finished row. Just may have a finished row. Let's go. All right. All right. All right. So those of you who are watching, who might not have heard, we are in a new operation. Okay. A new operation where you all can donate a 12.5-inch block from now until October 31st. The mission is called Operation Love Shouldn't Hurt, and these quilts will be donated to a battered women's shelter. All right, the whole operation is in dedication and support of battered women. Okay, here we go. Let's get this going. Okay, there we go. This pin. All right, and it looks like we may have a row completed. Nice, nice. Look at that. I love that. I love it. It's coming together, guys. Coming together. All right, so we're gonna build about 5 more of these, and we shall have something going on. Okay. I haven't decided on the border, and I haven't decided on what backing I'm gonna use yet because I've got so much going on in this quilt, and I enjoy it. All right, so hang in there. Those of you who are following along, I'm sure you're probably already done by now, but you know we're moving along. So I love this quilt. Thank you for picking this video, and remember, it's only fabric and it's only thread.